You might be making some of the mistakes I'm going to talk about in your Teachers Pay Teachers store today. So buckle up and get ready because I'm going to go through all of them and tell you what you should be doing instead. Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm a fifth grade teacher who helps other teachers just like you start and grow your own Teachers Pay Teachers store so you can have extra money to do things like pay off your car, pay down those student loans, or travel to Europe this summer. So the first piece of advice that people often get, and the mistake that they make that goes along with it, is trying to Google search everything. We've all been there, and Google is a really great resource, but today, in fact, was the first mastermind call of my new TPT Mastermind students, and one of them said the reason she chose to work with me is because she tried to Google search everything and was getting conflicting advice from so many places, and she wanted everything to be in one place. And I really related to that, and that's why I created my mastermind and my self-paced course for starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store, because I know how that is and how that feels, and it's just really hard to get straight answers. So if you're making that mistake, just know that it would be great if you could find everything in a Google search, but there's a reason that you can't, and it's because everybody's going to have a different opinion about stuff. So starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store really comes down to having the right proven plan and seeing somebody else who's been through it before, and that's what I walk you through inside of my mastermind and my self-paced course. Something that goes along with that is you might be Google searching everything, coming up short, and so then you just resort to copying things and just seeing what works for other people, but that's really going to have a lack of authenticity, and people want to, in this new year, they really want to get to know the person behind the brand and connect with you. And if you're just taking from here and there and not making your own stuff, it's really going to be hard to come across with authenticity and also to have that like, no trust factor that people are really looking for. My second mistake is not using social media. Now, hear me out. I just told my mastermind students that you don't have to have social media to have a successful TPT store. And in fact, my student Lisa just made, in the first 10 days of the month, made her first $200, cleared that without any social media. She probably would have made more sales had she done social media, but she didn't have to do it. And the caveat I'm going to give you is that maybe if you don't like social media and you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face to sell your products. You could have product videos of just the products. You could just have your hands, or you could have all them made digitally. So you're just showing screen recordings of your product. There's so many ways to do it. You can make carousel posts. I give you all those templates inside of my TPT program so you don't have to think about it. But the other thing I will add is that Pinterest is going to be key for helping you grow your TPT store if you don't have social media. And in fact, my own Pinterest person is coming to our mastermind call in a couple weeks to teach my students how to use Pinterest to leverage their TPT account and make more sales, and starting from the beginning of how to create a pin and then what do you do with it from there. So if you're not going to use social media, I would urge you to learn Pinterest, or at least figure out how to make pins based on your products. Again, you can do that inside of my self-paced course. My own TPT manager has those lessons in there for you, and if you're in the mastermind, you're going to get those lessons with me. So my last mistake that people make is thinking that you'll have the same results because you've had success in the past, that it's just going to keep happening. And we all know things change, and if you're not changing with the times, then your products are going to stay stale and stagnant. It could really come down to just going back through your store and renaming things based on keywords. It could go back to your previews aren't really that great. They sold in the beginning because people were searching for it. Now they're not searching for it. They don't even know it exists. And your amazing product is being hidden by a name that's not search worthy and a preview that's not showing them exactly what they're going to be getting. So you really have to change with the times, regardless if you made $5,000 last year on TPT and now your sales are dwindling. You have to pick up the pace and learn all the new things and what your store is missing. So those are the 3 mistakes I see the most common. And just remember that You can learn a lot of stuff on your own, but it really does help to use somebody's proven blueprint, their roadmap. They've learned all the hard way and they've created a plan for you so you don't have to learn that way. And I'd like to be that person for you. So if you are a self-paced learner and you know you want to start on TPT this exact moment, you can sign up for my self-paced TPT course from Zero to Cha-Ching. I'll leave the link below for you. If you know you want to take the course, but you'd also like some coaching, that's where the mastermind comes in handy. The next mastermind I'm going to be having is in June 2024, so you can get on the wait list. But the great part is if you decide I want to take some small actionable steps right now, sign up for the course, start now. Build your foundation. When you're ready to sign up for the mastermind, I will take the price of the course off of the mastermind for you. One of my mastermind students that just started with me today, she bought my course a few months ago and just never touched it because she later figured out about herself that she is more motivated with coaching and someone to push her uphill. So I took the price off for her and she is now in the mastermind because of it. So all of those links are below. And remember, if you have questions and you want to talk to me, you can DM me on Instagram. My handle's always at the top of the screen. Send me a message and let's chat about your TPT business goals. I'd love to be there to support you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.